Hi Aquarians who are dating or in a relationship and would like to know how it is going. I am going to do a relationship spread today for Aquarians who are in a relationship with someone, and I am using two decks. I am using the Doreen Virtue, the Romance Angels Oracle, and I'm also using the Tattoo Oracle by Charmaine Wilson, and I will also do one card from the Atlantis and the Angels of Atlantis cards by Stuart Pearce. P-E-A-R. Oh, Pearce. It's a bit hard for me to read, but anyway. Yes, that'll be an overall card, I'd say. So I'm just going to do a bit more of a shuffle. It's an 8-card spread. And we'll see what we have here for people who are Aquarians in relationships. Right. I will show you the cards because it's a bit hard to see from laying them down. What I'm going to do is do 2 cards over the top of one another. So that's like giving a better insight, hopefully, to what's going on in that position. All right. Now you may only get one message in this reading, and that's okay. Some of you will have quite a few messages, and others it may not even resonate at all, and that's okay. Okay, so the first position is about the content, so it's about you. Well, we've got seduction is one card, and we've got heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, well, seduction is that card, and that's the other one. What I'm getting is that some of you Aquarians in a relationship where there's a lot of intimacy, a lot of sex, very seductive, there's chemistry that way, but you're feeling like that's all it is. You're not sure if the person is taking you more serious than that, especially if you're dating someone. I'm very much considering this is around people that are dating more than actually in a full-blown relationship. You're wondering if it's just superficial, if that's all it is about. If it's just the other person you're seeing is just wanting to catch up with you for a bit of fun. If you are in a full-blown relationship, then what I'm getting from the angels is that, especially, you've been together for a few years, is that you need to bring back the seduction into that relationship again. Maybe you've been both busy with work and children, and you haven't made that time for one another as much. So the heart-to-heart, you need to be able to sit down and get a bit flirty with one another again. Try and help one another when it comes to organising the commitments at home, so it's not just one person doing it all. Okay? Now, in the second position, this is about, and I'll read it so I can remember, the way you see the other person in the relationship and the way you see the other person. Okay, you deserve love is the first card, and that says you are lovable. And the second card is reflection. So how you see the other person in the relationship. Well, you certainly have a lot of affection for them. Yeah, you see them as a very caring, lovable person, someone that you enjoy their company, and yeah, you want to spend quite a bit of time with them. The reflection card is interesting. You know, I'm not sure why that would be there. Maybe how you see the other person in the relationship was what it was called. The way you see the other person in the relationship. Maybe, especially some of you Aquarians who are just dating, maybe you're reflecting on a previous person. Maybe you're comparing this new one to someone that you had you've been out with in the past. Yeah, you could be reflecting on previous romantic connections. So keep that in mind, because this person who you're with is definitely very very romantic and lovable, or you know, they give you their time, and yeah. Alright, the next position is the way they see themselves. Nostalgia is one card, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So your partner is, of course, giving the relationship a chance. They're making the time for you. They're definitely ready for a relationship. If you're dating, if you're actually in actual marriage or living together, then the card is for your partner probably to spend a little bit more time with you. If they're busy with work, especially, or their family commitments on their side of the family, you know, their parents or whatever, the card has come out to say that they need to spend more time with you. Nostalgia card, especially if this is an older person, your partner's an older person, maybe they're thinking back in the past a bit about some of the good times they had when they were a younger person, things like that. They certainly, like reminiscing on the past. Okay, and the fourth position is what the person represents to you. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. And the Owl card. So maybe whoever you're with at the moment, you've had a reconciliation in the past. You've had to spend time to reconnect with one another. You've had time apart. You may have had a separation if you're married, and you've come back together over time. Or if you're dating, it's been coming backwards and forwards. On again, off again type of relationship. The Owl card has come out. It's just saying that, you've definitely learnt a lot of wisdom along the way and what you want in your life. You've really taken stock of your surroundings, is what I'm feeling with that card. And, let me see again with that one. And maybe also this person has taught you a lot about growing up as well. And with the reconciliation, maybe they were the ones who came back into your life and taught you that, you can't live in the past and stuff like that, and to learn a lot of lessons from the past with the Owl cards. So, The next position 5, is what you represent to them. True love. Very nice. This is the Romance of a Lifetime, and the Dream Catcher. So what you represent to them, they certainly have a very deep loving connection with you. They see you as a soulmate connection, and they absolutely adore you and are prepared to put the effort into the relationship. To have that card come out is beautiful. And the Dream Catcher is about chasing your dreams and wanting to manifest them. So they see you as the ideal partner for them. True love. So it's beautiful, both those two cards. Can't get any better. And then we've got obstacles within the relationship. And we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the other card is beauty. Now that's kind of similar to one another. That's the first card. And that's the beauty card. And I do think they're very similar. Self-respect. So with these cards, maybe some of you Aquarians don't think you're, attractive enough. Maybe you're a bigger person and you're wondering if your partner sees you attractive enough. It really doesn't matter. You need to have that self-respect. Does that sometimes annoy your partner when you say to them, I'm a little bit bigger than I'd like to be. Do you still find me attractive? Because I can guarantee it is an obstacle within a relationship because they love you anyway. So don't worry about how you look. Just be happy who you are in your own skin because your partner or boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever it is, loves you anyway. So get out of your head. Understand beauty starts from within, and plenty of people are very attracted to someone emotionally anyway. Yes. And position 7, strengths within the relationship. So strengths within the relationship, we have sugar and spice, and then we've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be about parents. It can be about any other type of family members you have, including one another, because you are family if you are married. So strength in the relationship means that there's a good possibility, especially if you're a married couple, that you're pretty good at sitting down and talking things out with one another. Yes, which is a great thing. If you are a couple that don't, then to help the relationship strengthen, this is what you need to do. Doesn't matter what it is, just sit down and talk rationally without getting emotional. Try and step back from the emotion as much as possible. And And sugar and spice is another strength within the relationship. So that's good if you enjoy getting out and doing things together and you have a good romantic, loving connection. Fantastic. But I do think it's also just about fun activities together. Take that however you want. And the outcome card, or the probable result. Retreat is one. It's time to disconnect from the world, and the Hollywood card. Interesting, sort of two possibilities here. Retreat, you may be going on a vacation together away from everyone else where it's just the two of you. If you're newly married, well, of course, a honeymoon will be on the cards. That's what the angels are saying. Spend some time away from everyone else where it's just the two of you, so you can have some private time and remember what it's like just to be in love. And the other card is Hollywood. Hollywood, it's an interesting card. Normally it's about recognition and stuff like that by others around you. on a bit of a pedestal. So I think a lot of people will envy your relationship in a good way. It's not, I won't be jealous, but I'll be like, oh wow, look at them. Love to have a relationship like they've got. Yeah, that's how I see that when I look at that card. So you'll be the envy of your family and friends, and that's okay. Alright, I will do a card from, if I can find them, the Archangels very quickly. And we've got Empathy by Archangel Raphael. Empathy. I will read what Raphael has to say here because I think it might be, but I think it's all about, showing a lot of empathy towards other people around you, compassion, that sort of thing. Empathy. Raphael brings to you the oracle of the empathy and reminds you of the simplicity of the beautiful lotus. The lotus is a symbol of enlightenment.
It's giving you your money, you weirdo.
Which sinks below water during the night. To be reborn in the light of the day. Perhaps your empathy has waned recently and needs to be restored by the new light of compassion. Be with the sun, allowing its energies to warm and nourish you. Try to move through the challenges that you face with empathy, humour and love. Chant Ha, H-A, through the heart chakra, and Raphael's energy will feel you as an aid. If you're a person who, it can be a bit about yourself more than anyone else, or your relationship with no one else, it's just so make sure you have compassion for others around you. But this could also just saying that you are a compassionate person if you do have a lot of empathy. So Raphael's coming out to say, great work. If you are a very compassionate person, you're very much noticed by the archangels anyway. Yes, well, that was my daughter who came through the door just then. And I'm not going to redo this reading. But anyway, that was a relationship for Aquarians who are, in a relationship, either dating or living together or married, that sort of thing. So overall, the relationship looks really good. There's definitely a lot of love there. Some of you might be going away on a holiday or weekend away. Great. Have a good September. This is for the first couple of weeks. All right then, bye.